Hey Patriots fans, welcome back to another deep dive into everything happening with our beloved New England Patriots. Today, we are breaking down one of the most important matchups of the early season, a game that could really set the tone for the rest of the year. It's only week 3, but sometimes these early matchups are more than just another game. They could define playoff positioning, momentum, and even how the team views itself as the season progresses. And this week, the Patriots face off against the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team with a lot of history and a few storyline angles that make this matchup fascinating. Now, a lot of people are looking at this game and thinking the Patriots might be at a disadvantage. After all, the Steelers have Aaron Rodgers under center, one of the all-time great quarterbacks who can change the course of a game with a single play. Rodgers has a reputation for being clutch, for making those pinpoint throws under pressure, and for knowing how to manipulate a defense to his advantage. That alone can make any team pause, but when we break it down, there are reasons to believe the Patriots can come out on top. The first is momentum and familiarity. Playing at Gillette Stadium gives the Patriots a significant home field edge, where the fans are engaged, the atmosphere is intense, and the visiting team often struggles to find its rhythm. Historically, the Steelers haven't fared well in New England, and that can't be overlooked when you're evaluating the likelihood of a Patriots victory. Another big storyline is Aaron Rodgers' history against the Patriots. If you look at it, there isn't a ton of data, which makes it interesting. Rodgers' games against New England have been a bit of a mixed bag. You had that miraculous win in 2014, where the Packers barely edged out the Patriots, and then there are games where he didn't even take the field. So while he is clearly talented, it's not like he has a dominant track record over this team. On top of that, the Patriots have some players who are familiar with the Steelers' offense, including recent signings and defensive acquisitions that can scout Rodgers and his tendencies. This knowledge can make a real difference, especially in a game where both teams are likely to be pushing hard for a win. Speaking of the bigger picture, this game carries weight far beyond just a Week 3 matchup. Both the Patriots and the Steelers are realistically looking at fighting for a playoff spot, likely as a wild card contender. In a scenario where both teams finish the season with similar records, the winner of this game could effectively claim the tiebreaker and secure a spot in the postseason. That's why even though it's early in the season, this matchup isn't just about bragging rights. It could be a critical turning point. Fans and analysts alike are already thinking about the potential ripple effects if either team takes the W. Now let's break down the advantages for each side. On the Steelers' end, they have Mike Tomlin, a veteran coach known for his consistency. Tomlin has been in the league for years and is almost always hovering around that .500 mark, which is both a testament to his steadiness and a reflection of the challenges the team faces in execution. For the Patriots, Bill Belichick remains the mastermind behind the strategy, but he's dealing with a younger roster and a coaching staff still solidifying their system. So while the Steelers have experience in the coaching room, the Patriots have tactical innovation and adaptability on their side. When we look at the quarterback situation, Rodgers is obviously a big factor. He's older, sure, but his experience, his understanding of defenses, and his ability to make clutch throws put him in the upper echelon of NFL quarterbacks. He's won a Super Bowl, he's been in pressure-packed games, and he can deliver when the moment calls for it. On the Patriots side, the quarterback situation has been steady. Drake May continues to develop, showing poise in the pocket and the ability to make accurate throws even under pressure. It's not Rodgers' level yet, but the advantage for the Patriots comes from supporting players, scheme, and the home field environment, which can mitigate some of the disparity in pure experience at the quarterback position. The offensive line battle is another area where the Patriots might have the upper hand. Their line has performed admirably in pass protection this season, earning high grades across the board. Players like Will Campbell and Garrett Bradbury have stood out, and the line's cohesion has improved, allowing the quarterback more time to make decisions. For the Steelers, TJ Watt is a constant threat off the edge, and protecting against him will be crucial. But the Patriots' interior line and defensive line combination can counteract that pressure, giving them an opportunity to control the tempo and keep the offense moving. Defensively, the Patriots have been leading the league in sacks and pressures, and with key players like Christian Gonzalez possibly returning, they can lock down the secondary and disrupt passing lanes. Having a strong secondary paired with aggressive pass rushers puts the Patriots in a position to force turnovers and limit big plays. On top of that, linebackers need to step up, but if they execute properly, the Patriots' front seven can control the line of scrimmage, contain the run, and put Rodgers in uncomfortable positions, which is exactly what you want when facing a quarterback of his caliber. The Steelers' offense, while having star power, has struggled statistically. They rank low in rushing yards and third down efficiency, meaning they are often in predictable situations that the Patriots can exploit. Limiting Rodgers' time in the pocket, forcing third and long scenarios, and making the Steelers play from behind are all tactical goals that can swing the momentum in favor of New England. Running backs like Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell are competent, but against a disciplined Patriots front, they may find fewer openings than usual. By loading the box and forcing the Steelers to throw, the Patriots can leverage their defensive strengths to dominate critical moments in the game. Atmosphere is another intangible factor that can't be overlooked. Gillette Stadium is going to be loud, electric, and relentless. The crowd's energy feeds into the players' performance. And for a team like the Patriots, that home field advantage can disrupt communication, timing, and confidence for the visiting Steelers. Players feed off that intensity, and it can create momentum swings that make a huge difference in tight matchups like this one. In terms of injuries, there are a few players to monitor, but the key is how each team adapts. The Patriots have the personnel and depth to adjust if needed, and with disciplined preparation, they can exploit any weaknesses that arise. On the other side, the Steelers' offensive line and supporting cast have to manage around T.J. Watt, Christian Hayward, and the overall Patriots' defensive schemes, which will be challenging. Finally, execution and strategy will be decisive. Starting fast is critical. The Patriots can set the tone early and force the Steelers to play catch-up. Avoiding turnovers, maximizing third down efficiency, and keeping Rodgers under pressure are all keys to a successful game plan. The Patriots have the pieces, the coaching, and the environment to take advantage of this opportunity. And if they play disciplined, physical football, there's every reason to believe they can walk away with a victory in this early but pivotal matchup. Now, let's talk about the keys to victory, the things that are going to decide this game and give the Patriots a real shot at winning. The first and maybe most important factor is getting out fast. You have to come out of the gate with energy, intensity, and execution because the Steelers' offense struggles when they fall behind. They're not built to play from behind. Their running game is inconsistent. Their passing attack relies heavily on Aaron Rodgers making plays under pressure, and their third down conversions are far from reliable. If the Patriots can strike early, score points, and force the Steelers to abandon the run, they can dictate the pace of the game. The crowd at Gillette Stadium will amplify this advantage, creating a hostile environment that can rattle even a seasoned quarterback. Starting fast isn't just a strategy. It's a statement that this team is here to control the game from the first snap. The next key is to manage the running game of the Steelers carefully. While their passing attack gets most of the attention, their ground game has struggled to produce consistent yardage. Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell have shown flashes of competence, but against a Patriots front seven that excels at gap discipline and interior penetration, they are unlikely to gain significant chunks of yardage. This is where defensive positioning and scheme execution become critical. By forcing the Steelers to rely on their passing game, the Patriots can put Rodgers under constant pressure, limit his time in the pocket, and disrupt timing with route combinations. It's not about completely shutting down the run, but about containing it just enough to make the offense one-dimensional and predictable. This allows the Patriots to anticipate plays, execute coverage adjustments, and increase the likelihood of turnovers or stall drives. Staying away from TJ, Watt is another crucial component. The man is a game changer in every sense. Athletic, explosive, and capable of altering the quarterback's rhythm in an instant. If the Patriots' offensive line can double-team him consistently, or at least account for his movements on every snap, it will reduce the chaos he can create. Protecting the quarterback is critical because any disruption to timing or pocket presence gives Rodgers an advantage that could quickly negate other strategic gains. The Patriots have shown they can execute complex blocking schemes and adjust on the fly. And if they can neutralize they dramatically increase their chances of controlling the game offensively. Third down execution is where the Patriots can further assert dominance. The Steelers rank poorly in converting third downs, which creates opportunities to pin them deep, force punts, and maintain favorable field position. By getting a third down, pressuring Rodgers, and leveraging their defensive strengths, the Patriots can create momentum swings that build confidence for their offense while wearing down the Steelers' offensive line and skill players. Field position, especially early in the game, is often overlooked but can make the difference in a tight matchup. Gillette Stadium, combined with disciplined defensive play, can force mistakes and capitalize on the pressure of third-and-long situations. On the offensive side, it's about execution, patience, and seizing opportunities. Drake May and the Patriots receivers need to find rhythm, especially in intermediate passing lanes, and exploit mismatches in coverage. With Christian Gonzalez possibly returning, the secondary is strong enough to limit big plays, allowing the offense to work methodically downfield. Running the football effectively, mixing in play-action passes, and maintaining possession on crucial drives will be critical. By controlling time of possession, keeping the Steelers off balance, and limiting opportunities for Rodgers to take over in crunch moments, the Patriots can tilt the field in their favor without relying on high-risk plays. Situational football is going to be key as well. Red zone efficiency, fourth down decisions, and avoiding penalties will all matter in a game that could be closer than expected. The Patriots have historically excelled in preparation and situational awareness, and applying that discipline against a Steelers team that is inconsistent in execution could be the difference maker. Every snap counts. Every misstep can shift momentum, and the Patriots' ability to stay disciplined, focused, and confident is what will ultimately allow them to take advantage of their strengths while exposing Pittsburgh's weaknesses. Communication and adjustments during the game will also be critical. Mike Tomlin and his staff are experienced, but Belichick's ability to adapt on the fly gives New England an edge. Recognizing formations, anticipating shifts, and making rapid substitutions or coverage adjustments can frustrate the Steelers and force them into mistakes. With the home crowd adding energy and the players understanding the importance of execution, the Patriots can stay one step ahead. It's a chess match that will likely be won by the team that balances aggression with patience, strength with strategy, and intensity with precision. Special teams can also subtly influence the game. Field position on kickoffs and punts, accuracy on field goals, and even situational returns can shift momentum. The Patriots have had solid special teams play this season, and if they continue that trend, it will compound the pressure on the Steelers' offense. Winning these small battles often adds up over the course of the game, providing additional scoring opportunities and maintaining field position advantage. Injuries and depth will play a role too. The Steelers have key players like Cameron Hayward, Joey Porter Jr., and T.J. Watt, who can impact the game, but managing snap counts, rotations, and limiting fatigue will be important. On the Patriots side, keeping the core healthy while maximizing the contribution of returning players like Christian Gonzalez or up-and-coming stars will help maintain consistency. Depth allows for flexibility, and in a close game, being able to rotate players effectively while keeping performance high can be the difference between a win and a loss. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In what could be one of the most intriguing moves of the NFL offseason, whispers are swirling that star wide receiver Terry McLaurin has agreed to terms with the New England Patriots. The news, still unconfirmed by either party, has already sent shockwaves through league circles, sparking heated debates among fans and analysts alike. Known for his explosive speed and precise route running, McLaurin has long been a standout in Washington, consistently producing highlight reel catches and proving himself as a reliable target in high-pressure situations. If this rumor holds true, the Patriots would be adding one of the league's most dynamic receivers to a roster that has been hungry for offensive firepower. While some insiders caution that deals of this magnitude often include contingencies, physical exams, final contract language, and other formalities, the buzz alone has ignited the imagination of New England faithful. Patriots Nation has grown accustomed to off-season surprises, but landing a receiver of McLaurin's caliber would signal a bold, aggressive approach to reclaiming dominance in the AFC. Analysts are already speculating how his presence could reshape the Patriots' offensive schemes, pairing his skill set with a quarterback capable of maximizing his agility and catching prowess. The timing of the report is particularly tantalizing. With training camps looming and rosters still in flux, any confirmation would create an immediate ripple effect across fantasy football circles, draft strategies, and team projections. Critics are quick to note that adapting to a new system is never guaranteed, but McLaurin's track record of consistency and versatility makes the prospect hard to ignore. Fans have taken to social media, debating which Patriots offensive plays will become his signature and how quickly he can establish chemistry with his new teammates. Even as skepticism lingers, the excitement surrounding this potential signing is undeniable. If true, the acquisition of Terry McLaurin could redefine the Patriots' identity in the upcoming season, adding both star power and a legitimate weapon in the passing game. For now, the NFL world watches and waits, hungry for confirmation, as this rumored move continues to dominate the conversation. Whether it's a strategic masterstroke or another offseason tease, one thing is certain. The Patriots rumor mill has never been more electrifying. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.